St. Mary Netherton Daily Chronicle, Morning Edition, February 12th, 1926. Good morning, gentle listeners. Edmund Pruitt greeting you on this Friday, as our village moves toward the end of a week that has kept us all in good occupation. The weather presents us with what Mr. Higgins describes as a Friday morning of promising disposition, with overnight cloud lifting from the western ridges to allow sunshine through by mid-morning, and a southwesterly breeze bringing the sort of mild air that might tempt one into believing February has forgotten its responsibilities, though I advise residents to carry a wool layer nonetheless, as the afternoon may turn cooler once the cloud returns. The lanes are dry and firm underfoot, and those with business may proceed at their leisure. The tea room announces a special of sliced tea loaf with butter, which Mrs. Hartley considers honest Friday fare that improves with each cup of tea taken alongside it. Watson accompanied Mrs. Hartley's tea loaf preparation by sitting directly beside the butter crock, his body angled so that every slice she cut and buttered required her to reach around him, an arrangement she accepts as his preferred method of ensuring consistent portion size. Mrs. Barnes's leghorn hen produced a morning egg of singular distinction at 7:05, the shell yielding upon Mrs. Barnes's kitchen inspection a double yolk of handsome proportions. The discovery has generated immediate and enthusiastic interpretation throughout the neighbourhood, with the consensus among those Mrs. Barnes consulted before breakfast holding firmly that a double yolk signifies double good fortune for the household and, by generous extension, for the village entire. Mrs. Barnes reports the bird returned to the yard afterward and settled beside the rain barrel with what can only be described as the composure of one entirely unsurprised by her own achievement. Miss Amelia Pimm has circulated a proposal among the ladies of the village for what she terms a bonnet refreshing afternoon, to be held at the parish hall on Saturday next. The scheme invites participants to bring an old bonnet and revive it using natural materials gathered from the hedgerows and gardens, dried seed heads, preserved leaves, small feathers found along the lanes, and whatever other adornments the February countryside might yield. Miss Pimm suggests the endeavour offers both practical economy and creative amusement, and notes that the approaching spring makes the timing particularly suitable for giving winter-worn headwear a new character. Those wishing to participate may inform Miss Pimm at the lending library, where she may be found most afternoons. The Reverend Holloway brings word of an unexpected discovery in the vicarage garden. A vigorous herb of unfamiliar appearance has established itself near the south wall, its leaves darker and more robust than any plant the Reverend or Mrs. Holloway can identify from their usual garden stock. The growth was noticed yesterday evening when the Reverend was attending to the compost frame, and its presence has prompted some puzzlement, as neither he nor Mrs. Holloway recalls planting anything in that particular spot. The Reverend has sought the opinion of Mrs. Pemberton regarding the specimen, and the lady intends to examine it this morning. Until the plant has been properly identified, the Reverend asks that curious visitors kindly refrain from handling or sampling the leaves. That concludes our morning report. This is Edmund Pruitt, reminding you that our evening edition will follow the 6 o'clock bells. Until then, St. Mary Netherton proceeds through Friday with double fortune declared, and a mystery flourishing quietly beside the vicarage wall.